What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So I know I've been away for a while. I had some stuff going on, and it's just that there weren't any interesting sneaker releases lately. But I do have a review here with a very interesting pair of sneakers, and these are the Air Jordan 2s in collaboration with J Balvin. Now, I'm not too familiar with J Balvin, except for the fact that he's a very popular singer from South America, and the fact that he has done a collab with Jordan Brand already on the the Jordan 1 silhouette, which I do own in my collection. Now, with all that aside, these actually dropped today in Korea, and as I was saying, Korea has the Nike Korea offers the same day delivery service for an additional fee, and so I scooped up a pair in my size so that I could get out this review to you guys as soon as possible. Now, I'll be very honest, this is not like my favorite type of sneaker, and I'll probably end up returning this to the store, but it's just that this is a huge flop. I still think a lot of sizes are still sitting on the website, like I think up to about like size 10 or 10 and a half. But regardless, I think it is a very interesting pair of sneakers. It's a cool looking like a mantelpiece sneaker, let's just say. But anyways, without further ado, let's dive right into the sneaker. Now, as you can see, the overall upper is constructed using a lot of different materials in this very sort of like a baby blue or sky blue color. And I guess the overall theme of the sneaker itself is like, the sky and the clouds. So on the side of the sneaker, you see this ripstop material, and underneath that, you can see sort of this like a shade of light blue. I'm not entirely sure if you can tear this off. You could, I guess. What this reminds me of is the Union Dunks that we've seen a couple months back, especially in I think it was the Argon colorway that I actually have in my collection. It reminds me a lot of that particular model, and this ripstop material is quite sturdy. And what I can tell you is that the side of this Air Jordan 2 is very well padded and very well cushioned. And what's interesting is that you've got like the stitching all done in these rainbow colors. You can see, green, orange, red, blue, and purple, and all that. And you can see the stitching going all around the sneaker here. Now, towards the front of the shoe, you see the eyelets here. Or at least where the eyelets are connected to. This sort of like a suede overlay, all done in this baby blue color. And then you see the stitchings once again, lining the leather here. And towards the front, you see more of that sort of nice, very smooth suede, or I guess nubuck material lining the toe cap area. And on the toe box, you see the perforated holes. I would say the toe box itself isn't that big, but you can see there it's got enough perforation, and you see the rainbow colored stitching here once again. Now, on the center of the sneaker, you see the white laces factory laced onto the shoe, and I can tell you that this thing is choked up pretty tightly, so you're gonna have to loosen this up quite a bit if you want to put these on. And then underneath that, you've got a nice padded tongue here with the perforated holes, and this tongue itself is constructed using that, once again, that sort of like sky blue or baby blue colored suede or nubuck material. And then again, you see the lace holders created using this TPU material in this sort of like semi-translucent blue color. And then here towards the top, you see the actual tongue here. And what you see here is sort of this like rubberized Air Jordan Wings logo. And there's sort of like I think it's this white color. And what's interesting is that I thought this was glow in the dark at first when I saw the pictures online. I haven't really paid attention to this release because it's not one of my favorite picks. But as I was playing around with the shoe, what I've noticed is that you can actually press the button and then this thing lights up, and it's crazy. I thought this was glow in the dark, but it's not. you can see that there's an actual light underneath that thing. And then I'm assuming there's some sort of like button or a switch. I think I can feel it right behind the tongue here. Okay, so if you press on that lightning bolt figure there, all done in green, you can see that thing lights up here once again. I'm not sure how you're supposed to change the batteries on this thing, but I guess there's a way. I should have done my research, but you know, I'm growing a little too lazy these days. But anyways, that's just it. And while we're at it, we can see on the inside of the tongue, you see that sky detail. You can literally see the printing of the sky with the clouds on it, on this very sort of like silky, I'm not really sure what this is. I'm some sort of like mesh material or some sort of fabric lining the inner side of the sneaker. And here, as you can see, you've got the insole here. It's inside there so deep I can't even like reach it. It's supposed to read like gosh, I think it's Air Jordan or something in this very, very weird text logo. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely that. You got the lightning bolts printed. Honestly, I'm so sorry that I can't pull this thing out. It's there so deeply. This is so stupid, but here, let me just try it. Since so many of you guys have been asking me to show you the insole, why not do it on this model and then see if we can pull this thing out. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. Now we can see the insole. Okay, so the insole itself is very, very cool. You got the sky printing on the insole here, and I'm guessing this is your shitty, foam insole. It's very interesting that that he didn't put anything more premium than this, but it is what it is. And then you got the Air Jordan text. I'm guessing this is some sort of like signature J Balvin text or whatever, but it spells out Air Jordan with the X replaced, or the O replaced with the X, and then the I replaced with the lightning bolt logo right there. And so we'll take that out of the way. And I think there's something special about the lace tips as well. Okay, so the lace tips are done in pink. And I guess that's a nice little touch there to go along with the theme. Oh, and what I did forget to show you is the back side of the sneaker. Now you got the Nike branding here on the neck of the sneaker. It's actually printed in this white sort of like, text logo. And then here on the back side, you got this TPU sort of like, I don't know what you call this, like the heel counter or mud guard on the back or something like that. Anyways, you got that J Balvin smiley logo inside the actual TPU material. And then for the heel counter, and you see the pink lightning bolts, and then you see the sky detail here printed inside of that sort of plasticky material. So sorry that I'm doing such a shitty job with the review. Should have done my research, but it is what it is. I'm so busy these days. But anyways, I think this stuff is gonna yellow, and I'm really not sure how that's gonna look. But that's just the sort of the design that Jordan Brand decided to take. And then the midsole is this crisp white. I'm guessing this is some sort of like foam material. And then here on the outsole, you got that traction pattern. I'm guessing this is, typical of Air Jordan 2 models. I really don't own any sort of Air Jordan 2s, so it's hard for me to tell, but I'm guessing this is the typical outsole of the Air Jordan 2, and you got the circular traction pattern, and then here on the mid part, you got the Nike branding here, all done in white. So yeah, that's basically it. And then the other side of the sneaker is basically the same deal. And then you got the Nike Korea hang tag for all Nike Korea products. And that's basically it about the sneakers. Now, here, let's get this out of the way, and I do want to talk about the packaging because it is pretty crazy. So it does come in a very special box here. As you can see, it's all done in this pink whatever it is, you got the typical J Balvin lightning bolts all done in green, and then here you see sort of the pink kind of like blending into the sort of sail colored cardboard. And as you can see, it's in my size, US size 10 here. And then here, right underneath the lid, you got the Air Jordan text logo branding, once again done in that sort of like J Balvin signature text font. And then what's interesting is that Jordan brand did actually go the extra mile to put in some special paper. This obviously resembles the sky, and you see these smiley logos as well as the Jordan Jumpman kind of like on or behind the clouds here. So it's I guess this thing goes very well with the overall sort of theme of the sneaker. It takes all the design cues of the sky and whatnot. And then what's also interesting is that this shoe actually does come with 2 extra sets of laces, one being the sky blue or sort of like powder blue color with the, what would you say, like, you know, emerald or turquoise colored lace tips here. And then you got another like sort of like emerald colored or turquoise colored laces with the pink lace tips here as well. So if you're gonna wear this, you've got a lot of options to swap out the laces. Again, as I was saying, I'm not gonna wear this sneaker, and I'm just probably gonna return these because these do have a very, very hefty retail price. If these do go on sale, I might think about picking these up again, because as I was saying, this is a very nice mantelpiece. I think it would be a very interesting addition to the collection, but it's just that I can't picture myself wearing this sneaker outside. I mean, with all due respect, it's not like ugly or anything like that. It's just that, you know, Jordan 2s are not my thing, and I'm guessing that a lot of people will agree that, you know, Jordan 2s are not particularly the most popular numbered Jordans in the entire Jordan lineage. And, you know, it's just, it is what it is. I think the only Jordan 2s that did very well were like the off-white collabs, with which were the lows recently. And I don't think the Amamaniers did that well either, but, you know, I can guarantee you that this is a complete flop, at least where I live. But again, I'm not shitting on the shoe. I think it's a very cool looking sneaker. It's just that I can't picture myself wearing this because it's borderline clown sneakers. But, you know, these did release alongside with a lot of, you know, different apparel like hoodies and t-shirts and whatnot. I think if you can pull off the entire fit, it would look pretty nice. But it's just that this is definitely not something for like daily wear for me, in my opinion. But, you know, you can probably figure it out if you like these. Sizing wise, I will not try these on at all. I don't expect myself to like fit my feet in there. I just don't want to go through all the trouble of, you know, unlacing and lacing this when I'm like already made up my mind of, you know, returning these to the store. So if you're a fan of Jordan 2s, good for you. You know, try some, you know, GR Jordan 2s and try to figure it out. But my guess is that it's probably going to be true to size. But I have absolutely zero experience with Jordan 2. This is probably like the only Jordan 2s I've ever held in my hand. So yeah, that's just, I can't give you any sizing advice. But that's basically it for today. You can really probably sense my level of excitement of this release. It's just that I just really wanted you guys to see what this sneaker actually looks like up close. My 2 cents is that they're fine, they're good looking, they're great. It's just that it's not something that I would wear. But anyways, I hope you guys found this video interesting or helpful. And if you guys found this video interesting, please hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps my channel grow. And I'm going to try to get back into that cycle once again, because we have some cool releases coming up in the month of September here. So stay tuned for that. And as always, thanks for watching.